Hi and welcome back to another football shirt review. Today we are looking at the Inter Miami home shirt for the 25-26 season, and this shirt was purchased from kitgg7.com. I will leave all the information for the seller in the description of this video. I'll also leave a DHgate link for my usual seller. I'm not sure if they've got Inter Miami items, but if they have, I will leave it for that. Otherwise, it will just be a generic link to the seller, and you can ask them if they are able to get hold of these products for you. Even if they're not listed on DHgate, they do sometimes have them. So the shirt itself comes in a standard Adidas bag, and on the flip side, it does have our usual health warnings. Now, I have purchased this one actually for a friend of mine. He really liked the pink shirt, so he asked me to grab it for him. So I've done the order, and then I thought I would just do a video on it. Now it has arrived. So I said the seller is kitgg7.com, all details in the description of the video. So what we'll do now is we'll unpack the Inter Miami home shirt, and we'll take a full look at the front, the back and the inside. This is the Inter Miami home shirt for the 25-26 season from kitgg7. Right, and we've got the front of the shirt now. It's just got like the standard round neck collar. The Adidas stripes have been embroidered in or stitched into the material. And we have a sleeve sponsor, Group. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it or not, but that's been heat pressed on. It's just like a standard vinyl. The Adidas has been embroidered into the material, so we'll have a look on the inside, because I'm always interested when they do Adidas. We tend to get a lot of loose threads. And then we've got the Inter Miami crest that's been embroidered in. That feels really nice. We have a sponsor here, and that's a rubber. A very nice feel actually to it, really, really smooth. And on this sleeve, we have again the continuation of the Adidas stripes with the MLS patch and the Apple TV. Both have been heat pressed on and are just a standard sort of vinyl texture, not like the sponsor, which is the rubber. At the bottom, we have the Aero Ready. And there's nothing else on that side. If I put my hands under the material, you can see my hands relatively well. More so here, where it's a lighter shade of the pink. But that is your breathable material down here. But yeah, all in all, a nice texture. Actually, that looks like breathable material there as well. Didn't notice that. But yeah, I suppose in the US, in Miami, it's going to be a bit of heat. So you do want one of these sort of shirts that kind of lets you breathe a little bit more. But that's the front of the shirt, really nice. Let's take a look at the reverse of it as well now. Okay, we're onto the reverse of the shirt now, and collar line continues around, so you've got that padding there to protect the neck, and then we have some branding of freedom to dream, and that is the rubber, the same sort of feel as the sponsor was on the front of the shirt. Few creases from where it's been in the bag, but nothing really to worry about. And again, we've got this breathable mesh on the reverse side of the shirt, which when my hands through it, that's where it's a lot more see-through, because it is that breathable material. But the stitching all looks good as well. No issues there. So I went for no name or number on it. It is for a friend of mine, they're going to have it. But yeah, I didn't get their name or anything on there. And if I push in here, this is where the tag is, and you can see that relatively well. So again, it just gives you that indication of how see-through the material is. Actually, it looks more see-through when you're further out than when you're closer to it. But that's the back of the shirt. Let's flip it around and we'll take a look at the inside of it now. Okay, we're now onto the inside, and at the top here we do have the little Adidas QR code with some form of product code up there, which is obviously what they put in them to make them look a little bit more legit. We then have the Adidas jersey product tags, which we see earlier when we were looking at how see-through the shirt is. The Adidas, which I was quite interested to see, to be fair, that's one of the better ones that I've seen. Actually, a few little joins down there, but nothing really to worry about. The Inter Miami crest, again, join at the top, absolutely fine. On the sleeve, that's our MLS and Apple TV. They look okay, no creases or anything. And then we had the sponsor on this side, which again, actually looks like it might be slightly on the wonk, but it's been pressed on nicely. And the crest in the middle, actually, look, you can now see where we've got the breathable material, how a little bit darker it is where it's come through. Have our washing instructions down here. The recommendation with these shirts is to put them inside out and do it on a hand wash setting. When you come to dry it, just let them hang dry, never tumble dry them. I've got shirts still from when I first started this channel, to be fair, that I wear on a regular basis, and they look as good today as the day when I've got them. So if you do look after your shirts, they will last you a good amount of time. And for the cost of them, you can't fault it really. The ones that I tend to notice that get ruined more, the kids ones. Just for Adidas stripes, didn't show you those where they've been stitched in, which all look relatively good as well. That's the first part of the inside of the shirt done. Okay, we've now got the last part of the inside of the shirt. So there's that banding at the top there, which obviously keeps your neck secure. And we've got the Adidas, and this is the rubber as well. It's a 2XL, so I have double sized up on this one. My friend just prefers them a little bit bigger. He thinks they just come up a little bit smaller on him. Not that he's putting on weight or anything, he blames the shirts. There's the Adidas, and again, if I push in on them, you can see how see-through the material is. It's not too bad in all honesty. It is breathable, lightweight material, but if you push in, you can see it. We move to the bottom. Here's our mesh bottom, which all looks good. Stitching looks absolutely perfect on this one. A really, really nice representation of this shirt. And there is the final view of this inside of the Inter Miami home shirt. And there we have it. There is our Inter Miami home shirt for the 25-26 season. And this shirt was purchased from kitgg7.com. All details for the seller will be in the description of this video. I'll also leave a DHgate link for my usual seller. I'll see if they do Inter Miami shirts. To be honest, I've not noticed before, but if they do, I'll leave a direct link to those products. If not, then it will just be a generic item I found on their site, which then you can spin off and have a look at other items that they sell. Always a successful purchase with kitgg7. Delivery timescales is, well, it's usually less than 10 days in all honesty, which is absolutely fantastic. It's quicker sometimes to order these shirts than it would be to order from some of the main manufacturers over here. I really do like this one. I've never really been a fan of pink shirts until obviously Blackburn brought one out this season, and I've kind of grown to like them a little bit. But this is for one of my friends, so it's not for me. He really liked it, so yeah, bought it for him, and I thought I'd do a quick review of it before I give it to him. If you have enjoyed this one, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. You can leave any comments, questions, or messages below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But there is our Inter Miami 25-26 from kitgg7.com. Really, really nice shirt. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.